Hey, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sojo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. So, a little over a week ago or so, my husband and I took a little trip to a quilt shop over down in Vevay, Indiana. Now, I had heard about this quilt shop over a year ago, but it was the first time I've ever managed to make it down there because it's over 2 hours away from me. So, I live in Ohio. This is over in Indiana. But, you know, we went down 71 over to Kentucky and then back over to Indiana. And this shop is like right off the Ohio River in Vevay, Indiana. And it is called Cardinal Quilt Shops. Now, the reason I have wanted to go down there was because they have fabric that's $5 a yard. And I've heard about this. So when I went to the shop, of course, when I went in there, I didn't see any signs, so I did ask to make sure, you know, what their fabric prices were. And yep, $5 a yard, $10 for backing. Now, I guess there is a few other fabrics at $6 a yard, but that's okay. $6 a yard for fabric these days is an amazing deal. And that wasn't very many. Actually, I didn't get any that was $6 a yard. But I did get some fabric. And I'll show you what it was. But first, I'm going to put some pictures of the shop and the inside. So, with tax and everything, I spent about $65 there. $65 and some odd cents. So, what did I get? Well, the first thing that caught my eye was this fabric. I really liked this. So, I got a yard of this. And then, I found this. So, I got a yard of this. And I found this, the yard of this, which kind of goes in there. And also, I found a yard of this, which is kind of there. So, somehow, I was thinking, well, I can make a 3-yard quilt and then use like this as a binding. Is what I was thinking. But let me pull these fabrics out a little bit more. Now, this pink fabric, it says Studio 37 Fabric, Nancy Rink Design, Twilight Tones. And you know what? If I think about it, I think I have some of this already in my stash. Somewhere. But, so there's that. And then this one, and this is Katie Tanis Blend Garden Party. Now this one, when I got up there, they had to look because they said some of the Riley Blakes was $6 a yard. And they thought it was Riley Blake, but it wasn't. Now, I will say, I was very overwhelmed when I went into this fabric shop because I wasn't really so much looking for anything in particular. It's just kind of looking. And they didn't have it so much organized, like by designer or color, like a lot of quilt shops do, but that's okay. I mean, the fabric's $5 a yard. That's an awesome deal. So I was a little bit overwhelmed, but I would definitely go there again. And this one, let's see. I don't see any selvage. Yeah. So I don't know what this one is. But I like it. And then we have, this is a Dear Stella. Just says, Dear Stella. Paula and Waffle for Dear Stella. So there's that. Then I saw these two fabrics. And I don't know if I was thinking Valentine's Day. Well, actually, that's exactly what I was thinking. Valentine's Day, I think they'd go together. I don't know. So I had to get them. And this is a Riley Blake design. Let's see. This is Holly Holiday by Christopher Thompson. So I got this and this. And this is another Riley Blake design. This is a Lori Holt. This is Flea Market from Lori Holt. But I was thinking about these two would go with some of my other fabric I have for a Valentine's Day quilt. That one, maybe put it with that one because there's some red in here that this will pop out since that's got pink. Maybe some pink in there. So I got those, got a yard of each of those. And the other thing that I was kind of looking at is I know I had got this book from Fat Quarter Shop a couple weeks ago. This is the Celebrate with Quilts book. And I really like this quilt here. So I started looking at, let's pick up some blues. Although, yes, I needed blues, but I guess really what I needed was like some low volumes with some like little tiny blueprints in the back. I didn't get that, but I did get some blues. So I found this. And this is Lori Holt Farm Girl Vintage, being my bonnet. And I actually got 3 yards of this just because there was 3 yards on it. So I was like, hey, I think it was a little over 3 yards. I'll just take it all. I could always use that navy blue for something. Actually, she says denim. But anyway, I could use this. If nothing else, I could use it for masculine quilt because I think sometimes finding those masculine fabrics can be hard. Then I found this. I really liked this one too. It's almost like little flowers with a little plaid in there. Let's see. Do we have anything on the salvage? Let's see. This is Robert Kaufman, Way Out West. So I bought that. And then I bought this one. And this is, let's see, Sheer Romance by Katia Hoffman for EBI Fabrics Corp. I don't know. So I bought that. And the last thing I bought was this one. And this is Andover, created by Lizzie House for Andover Fabrics. So there we go. Now the next time I want to make a quilt and I need fabric and I'm not looking for a specific fabric line, I think that's where I'd like to go because they had fabric everywhere. All right, until next time. Bye.